We're here today to see if you can beat Fallout 3 as a Crimson Dragoon. Crimson Dragoons are, you see them in the Operation Anchorage DLC. They are specialized Chinese commandos of a type that use the Chinese stealth suit and a bunch of other weapons. Some of them will be carrying swords around, other ones will be carrying sniper rifles. Pretty sure some carry missile launchers. It runs a whole gambit with them, right? But since they're NPCs in the game, they have special stats, they have different skills and whatnot they can have. So we're setting up our character exactly as it is on the wiki, except for, you know, the excess points are being tossed into intelligence, just so we can level up a little bit faster. That way it doesn't take forever to really get anything done. Now, in the past, when I've done runs and stuff like this, I've gone through and I've given myself, like, the starting equipment or whatnot. Usually if it's just clothes, or if it's, like, unobtainable NPC stuff, I'll give myself stuff like that, too. But everything we're going to need for our run is in-game and obtainable. So first thing we got to do is get some caps. Dropped everything out of the vault. I try not to do the whole run-through vault introduction thing when I do Fallout 3 runs. It takes too long. I have a save right before I leave the vault anyway, and I use that to do Fallout 3 runs. Every once in a while I'll go back through and do a run from the very beginning. But usually only if I'm doing like a weapon-restricted run or anything like that. Decide to help Moira out. Moira out. Her name is fucking annoying for me to say. And as we travel to the Super Duper Mart, get our first weapon here, which is a Chinese pistol. I gotta say, this was always my favorite gun in this game. Favorite handgun in this game. Put it to use. It uses 10mm rounds, which I stupidly sold off. In the, to Moira, actually. So that I can get a few extra caps, get some more stim packs and whatnot. Go around, loot everything we can. Because that's what we're going to have to use for a while. That and our fists. No matter what weapon-restricted style, well, character-restricted style of run I'm doing, fists are always an option because everybody's got hands, right? So, always allow that. And if someone, like, owns a house, I'll also allow kitchen knives and whatnot, because who the hell doesn't own a kitchen knife, right? So we put our fists to use VATS. See a animation I've never seen before, which is you can kick in VATS, apparently. I've never seen that before, and I've been playing this game since it came out. I'll show you how often I use VATS. Get super irradiated, go talk to Moira Brown again to get her to fix our radiation problem. Funny thing is, when I first played this game, when I first played Broken Steel, I thought because I did that and got the weird, like, perk thing she can give you from that. Healing your crippled limbs and radiation. I thought that's why the Aquapura was killing me when I used the FEV in it. Nah, that's just something that happens. Anyway, talked over an Enclave soldier, which is, like, always over here by these crazy-ass cows, so that's fun. Always a quick and easy way to get a few extra stim packs in your pocket if you know to head to Fort Independence. I have to forgive, it's like 2 in the morning on a weekend, so words are kind of hard. But now we're going after our second weapon of the run, which is going to be a sniper rifle. You can always get one from Arkansas here, or Arkansas, however the fuck you want to pronounce his name. It's almost broken, because why not? I go through and kill a bunch of rad roaches, and yeah, no, there's specialized animations for killing these things. I have no idea why I didn't know that. I could have... Wow, that's just... it's crazy. Adventuring around to head into the metro tunnel where the wannabe vampires live. I run into some regulators because, you know, you kill people, they come after you. Fix the leaky pipes in Megaton. Sell off some scrap metal to the guy. Decide to do the old hot potato here. If you didn't know, in Fallout 3, the guard in Craterside Supply, you can toss down a mine, and since it's in such close proximity, it will automatically trigger. And then you can just disarm it and pick it up for XP. Do this for a while, and really whenever I want, you know, easy levels. Wish there was a way to, like, automate it with an auto clicker. I know I do that for the Powder Ganger deal in New Vegas. Put our new weaponry and stuff to use down here to deal with Vance, i.e. a missile launcher. Chinese commandos, and I'm fairly sure the Crimson Dragoon used them as well. Anyway, we came here to get Vampire's Edge, which is a Chinese sword. It does fairly high damage, one of the better weapons in the game. But after we get that, I figure, hey, we might as well get our actual clothing before we go and start the run proper. Now, if you're thinking I'm going to do the entirety of Operation Anchorage, you don't really know my channel. One of the first videos I posted on YouTube was how to completely skip Operation Anchorage if you just want the armor. Mind you, you still need power armor training to use the winterized power armor, but if you come here, stack up enough shit here between the shelf and the bed, you can clip out of bounds. You just got to be careful on where you're walking, because you will fall through the fucking map, as I just did. But you zero out in the map, which is always good if you're going to try to clip out of bounds in this game. And I'm fairly sure New Vegas as well. So I head back up to try it again. It's weird not being able to see the geometry from inside on where the actual hitboxes are and where you can and can't stand. Clip right through again, no problem. Easy enough to replicate, man. Now I just gotta get my bearings, figure out where I am, where I need to go. Try to remember where everything is. That way I can get into the vault, which is right here. Now the vault has this weird, like, I don't want to say airlock, but it's where two cell rooms are put together. And there's a little dip in it. Right here where I am, over top of the door. Piece of scrap metal there. Quick save, quick load. Pop right down through it. Easy enough. We get the power armor to sell off and, you know, our actual armor we're going to be wearing, which is the Chinese stealth armor. Which is great. We also pick up Jingwei's shock sword. Then it's time to leave. You can't go out the front door, so you got a quick save, quick load through a wall. Again, just look down, pile up enough shit geometry-wise, you can pop right out. Again, you go to the 0 coordinate, you can leave. I figured before I leave, though, might as well put my new toys to use and take out the Brotherhood outcasts here because, I don't know, the one guy's an asshole. The other one's okay. But they're all good experience, so might as well do that. Take him out. There we go. Now, the sad thing is you can't trade their power armor for stim packs or anything. You can trade their weapons for stim packs at Fort Independence. And if you're wondering what I'm doing right here, this is what makes the Chinese stealth armor so fucking broken. You can equip as many headpieces as you want. Like, you can layer power armor, hockey mask, hats, and whatnot. Hockey masks give you +5 to unarmed. If you have 2 of the same item, roundabouts the same health on them. You can equip one and then equip the other, and then you can keep equipping the other one non-stop, and it keeps adding to the amount of, well, in this case, unarmed. So you can one punch man your way across the entire wasteland if you want to. Now I felt like seeing if I could break the game more so than I've done so far. Quick save, quick load through the wall here to get into Murder Pass. This Murder Pass, not New Vegas's Murder Pass. Easy enough. You can just pop right through right here. Doesn't take too much. Because I wanted to see what happens if I come in here like I always do, because that's the way I get in here. I don't like talking to the NPCs and lamplight. Come in here, get the GEC, and leave if I could skip the vast majority of the game. You know, I'd never seen or heard of anyone doing this before, so I figured I'd give it a try. Waiting for the GEC to pop out here. If this is your first or second time here, hope you enjoyed the video so far. If this is your third time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on when I post. Information and stuff on memberships at the end of the video. Thinking of doing something new with those. Anyway, we grabbed the GEC. I almost activated it again. I do that almost every single fucking time with this thing. But I wanted to see if I could just leave and have the Enclave spawn and kidnap me. It didn't work, right? It didn't work. So whatever, I just head on out and decide to do the main story as I'm supposed to, which means going to find Liam Neeson. So we got to get out of here because the gate's not open and you don't really ever need to walk back this way. So just quick save, quick load through a wall. Right here, works just fine. You fall out of the map, you head to the 0 coordinate, which is in the food cavern thing. Easy enough. Head into Serenity Lane. Tranquility Lane? I don't know. I'm usually always wrong with whatever the name of this place is for the VR setup. Head in here. Always the basic stuff. I'm just going to run straight to the abandoned house, punch in the code, head on out. No harm, no foul there. Although it's weird that I was able to get up and walk away without anyone stopping and talking to me at first. The weird idiosyncrasies of this game never cease to amaze, really. Punch in the code, which is always fun. Haven't done this in a while. Had to use a guide. Usually always have to use a guide. Whoever brute forced this thing back in the day... Well, then again, it makes the weird chirp thing after each fail, so... Yeah, it's easy enough. We leave. I talk to Liam Neeson. We head to Rivet City. Because why not? Take out a robot along the way, because fuck that guy. I stand up here like Batman for a while. Listening to Liam Neeson talk. To Dr. Lee. Makes you wonder what your character's doing in Fallout 4. The events thereof. Were they with the brother? Well, were they with Sarah Lyons when she died? I don't know. I don't know. Although it does kind of prove a canonical timeline to what your character does in this game. Like, apparently we didn't nuke the Citadel, so, you know, there's that. Head to the Jefferson Memorial to take out the super mutants. Easy enough at this point in time. We have pretty much our full kit now, so nothing to worry about. Put our Chinese assault rifle to use, which is just an AK, which I always fucking love that gun in this game. Use the shock sword a little bit here and there, but it's mostly the Chinese assault rifle to take out the Enclave and their Hellfire units and power armor. Which, strangely enough, you can't trade the Hellfire armor at Fort Independence to the Outcasts. The Tesla armor you can, although it doesn't seem like you can trade the Tesla helmets. Anyway, we ferry the scientists to the Citadel so that they can do, I don't know, do they? Well, yeah, I guess technically they help further it out. At least Madison Lee does there for a while. It says so in Fallout 4. Meet the Brotherhood. We're like one dude down. The one dude down died to the super mutants when they were running from Rivet City to the Jefferson Memorial. We get the location of Vault 87. Then we got to do that whole song and dance, run back there, get back in the lamplight, quick save, quick load into Murder Pass, where we then finally are able to get kidnapped by the United States government once again. Gotta say, one of these days I'm going to do a video just on Raven Rock and why I call like every government bunker Raven Rock at this point. Interesting story to that place. Like, there was just one place. It was a government facility, I think in Pennsylvania somewhere. A nuclear bunker for, like, Congress or some shit. It was under, like, a golf course or something. And the story goes that the bulkhead door was left open, which was, like, a fucking wall. And people just kind of wandered in and wondered why there was, like, a Congress-style meeting hall in it. Yeah, no, that was like hundreds of millions of dollars down the fucking drain because they can't use it now. The secret's out. It's not technically safe anymore, so... Yeah, there's just a useless government bunker under a fucking golf course somewhere. Crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. Anyway, do the final push here with Liberty Prime. I'd try to make use of as many of my weapons as I can. The shock sword is amazing, as always. Use a heavy flamer here, just because I like how it shoots instead of just a constant billowing flame. We see God again. He's apparently doing good, as always. Straight up, I do not understand the physics engine in this game. Gamebryo engine, I think it is. But goddamn, if they could reproduce this jank in the Unreal Engine, which I guess Oblivion Remastered did. Goddamn, man, they could redo all of these games, and I'd be for it. I'd be for it. Take out the Enclave outside because I never really fought the full army of Enclave outside before. Go inside, put the sniper rifle in, AK to use some more. Easy enough against the Tesla troopers. Head inside, shoot Autumn in the head a couple of times because fuck that guy. And then I decide, you know what? We started this run with this gun. Might as well finish this run with this gun. I'm going to put the Chinese pistol to use here. Even though it's like the worst pistol in the game. Which that's such a strange fucking thing. 10mm pistol is a good pistol in these games. And yet as soon as you get out into the wasteland, you can find guns that are worse than what you start off with, which I always found strange. Anyway, it's pretty much the end of this run. I can take the guy out. Sarah Lyons is here. I got a bunch of other weapons and shit. Yes, you can beat Fallout 3 as a Crimson Dragoon. By the by, this was a pretty fun run. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Eric Hewitt, for being a member. I appreciate that. Helps out. Helps out. I was thinking of also tossing in, like, since I now know you can apparently add as many tiers of membership as you want. I was thinking of, like, maybe like a $1 membership or something. Add onto the list. Just get access to videos and stuff. Like, no shout-outs in the videos and whatnot. But, you know, I had a couple people do, like, super thanks and whatnot, and that's really nice of you guys, so, you know, I appreciate that. But it kind of makes me feel bad that you're not getting anything in return, so, you know, maybe like $1 or $2, maybe like $1 membership level. Just get access to the videos and shit I have made for members. Anyway, thanks. I'll see you later.